I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, October 2nd to Monday, October 9th, 2017. Now, what's going on today is that we have Mars and Venus, or this week is we've got Mars and Venus conjunct right here in your second house of money and of income and of your gifts and talents and things along those lines. So I think you're thinking a lot about money this week, or about your resources, about what it is that you have and how you can use some of those things that you have to perhaps manifest things in life that you really want, and perhaps accomplish things that are very, very close to your heart there with Venus about to overtake Mars, okay? This isn't just money, although it could have a lot to do with money. So maybe you're spending a lot of money, trying to figure out some money issues. Maybe you're getting a lot of money, which would be the ideal coming in. I think there's something along those lines. Could also be you just trying to figure out how to use your time wisely as well, how to feel more confident in a life that you have, and to just use some of your gifts and talents and whatever it is that you feel naturally gifted at in some way to really kind of create more of a life that you want, that really resonates more truly with you, okay? I think that is a lot of what is going on this week. While that's happening, we also do have the Sun and Mercury, which are conjunct right here in your third house of talk and communication. So as you're doing a lot with money this week, with your gifts and talents and skills, trying to be more confident, working with the life that you have, I think you're also doing a lot of communicating and a lot of thinking too about your life and about what is going on right now with you. All right, I think a lot of that has to do right here where Pluto is in your sixth house of your job and of your daily routines. So perhaps there is something on the day-to-day that's requiring a lot of your attention and a lot of your money and a lot of your resources. Could be a job, work that you do, could also just be your external experience. You know, it's like the sixth house rules your body in a lot of ways, the things that you can touch and feel. So there's a lot of things that perhaps your money may be going to create the external life you want, to work better with your job. Could also be health too in some ways. Something coming up there with Pluto making a trine over here to Venus and eventually Mars in your second house of money going on, trying to finance something in your daily routines, be more confident with your job or your daily routines, or use more of your skills in it, okay? While that's going on, I also think that you're doing a lot of talking about your external reality, about your life, about your job, about your health, about these things that are coming up here, so that you can try to hopefully figure some of these things out and work them all together here to use your money and your resources to create the life that you really, really want, and to be open about what is going on with you. While that's happening, there's also Saturn going on here in your fifth house of happiness too, coming in here where you think you're trying to be happy, you're trying to spend some of this money to really create a life that it is that you enjoy, that you feel like can bring more happiness into your life in some way. Could also be romantic relationships, could also be kids there. But I think you're just trying to be more confident with the life that you have, to bring more happiness into it, and to start to communicate about it as well. All right, with a lot of that stuff going on here, okay? While that's happening, I think if you focus on trying to be happy and bring more happiness into your life and using some of your gifts and talents and your money and resources to be happy, I think it's going to open up a lot of doors for you to do some things that are really important to you and who you are as well, with Saturn making a trine to the North Node in your first house. All right, so that's what I see going on there. I think we're also still having to balance the way that we communicate here and talk with something new that we're doing. Perhaps there is something new that is coming up, has been coming up, going on here, and I think you're trying to figure out how you can make that new thing familiar and really begin to think about it in better ways and to understand it. And I think you're still trying to get the balance on that right too. Just keep in mind that we do have a full moon here, which is when this chart is for, on Thursday, coming in here, which is also in your ninth house of something new, where Uranus is, indicating that even though you may still be working out some details on something new or different that you're doing, travel, study, also rules your beliefs if you're trying to get your belief systems right in some way. Even though maybe we're still trying to work the details out there, this full moon is saying we're coming into a new chapter with it, we're coming into a new phase with it, and we need to end doing these new things and to stop doing as many new things or this new thing that we have been doing, so we can focus on really making it familiar and understanding it for what it is and integrating it into your life and what is happening there, okay? So I think that is just the main thing that is going on for you this week. All right, now your card for the week, Leo, is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So what this means to me is that you're looking back over your life this week and maybe realizing that you need to make some changes in the way things are going, or that you don't like the way your garden's been growing or something along those lines, and therefore doing some things perhaps that you need to do to make sure that you're starting to have the life that you want and that you're harvesting the right plants and the right crops from here on out, so that the life that you build can start to grow better. Okay, I think that's what's going on this week. If you don't feel like your past or the life that you have or have had is the life that you want, I think you need to start figuring out how you can start to build it in a really practical and a really tangible way here, with the person in this card being like a gardener here, gardening some plants. So I think you need to figure out how you can water your life to help it grow and feed it right, to help it be what you want it to be, and to help you move in the direction that you really want to move in. Okay, so that's what I have for you this week, Leo. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.